Okay, so we're going to start the task now. We have to start by asking a few questions, if you don't mind. So the first question is, what's the month and year of your birth?
March 58.
All right. Okay, and how many years do you think you've spent in education, formal education?
5 to 16.
Yeah, so about 11 years.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And you have no neurological conditions or history, you haven't had a stroke or something like that?
Correct.
Yeah. All right. Brilliant. So I'm going to show you a series of pictures and you just have to tell me what each one is. Okay? So you can just tell me out loud.
Dolphin. Kangaroo. Sweet corn. Cherries.
Okay. That's that task done. So this time I am going to show you a series of pictures and ask you some questions. So your task is to use this pen to to tap on the screen and give your answer.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the pen. I would like you to tap the ostrich, please. So with the tip of the pen. Yeah, thank you. And tap the pomegranate, please. Exactly. And tap the bird. Okay, and tap the vegetable. Yeah, with the tip of the pen, sorry. A bit longer. Hold it down. There you go. Brilliant. That's that task done. Thank you. So the next one is I'm just going to ask you some questions. Okay? So, what is the year we are in now?
2020.
Okay. And can you tell me the month?
March.
And what's the date today?
Don't know.
Don't know. That's okay. And who's the current Prime Minister?
Boris.
Boris. Alrighty, that's it. That's the questions done. So now I'm going to read you some words and please try to remember them. Okay? So, here are the words. Bicycle, mist, wardrobe, teacher, rectangle. Okay? So, can you please tell me what those words were?
Bicycle. Teacher. Wardrobe. Something beginning with N. Can't remember what though.
That's fine. So what we're going to do is we'll show you the words again, and again try to remember them for later. Alright? So the words are bicycle, mist, wardrobe, teacher, rectangle. Okay? So again, if you could just tell me the words, please.
Bicycle. Mist. Wardrobe. Teacher. Rectangle.
Alright, brilliant. So, next task. So you are going to use your finger or this pen to draw some lines to connect some shapes, and I'm going to demonstrate how to do it as we go along. Okay, so for the first one, I would like you to, I'm going to demonstrate connecting the circles from small to large. So with your pen or a finger, you want you to go through this circle, down through the sizes to the largest circle. Okay? Now here you go, you can have a go. I want you to connect the circles going from small to large, please. Alright, and have another practice. So connect the circles from small to large. Okay, and again, please follow that instruction. Alright, so this time we're going to go and connect the squares from large to small. Okay, so this is just a demonstration, largest square to the smallest square. Now have a practice, connect the squares going from large to small. Alright, and again, connect the squares going from large to small. Alright, and please follow that previous instruction. Okay, So now we're going to alternate between the shapes. So I want you to go from the largest square to the smallest circle, and then the next largest square to the next smallest circle, continuing through all the shapes. So for instance, the largest square to the smallest circle, the next largest square to the next smallest circle, and so on. Okay? So on this next screen I want you to have a go. Alternate between the shapes, please. From the largest square to the smallest circle, and so on. So here you've made a mistake. So I want you to draw a continuous line from the largest square to the smallest circle, then the next largest square. Alright, so have another practice. So I want you to alternate between the shapes, from the largest square to the smallest circle, from the next largest square to the next smallest circle, continuing through all the shapes. It's okay if you make a mistake. So here, I want you to go from the smallest circle to the largest square, and the next smallest circle. So you had done that one correct, but we'll just try that one again. Alright, so largest square to the smallest circle, the next largest square to the next smallest circle, and so on. Just to practice. That's fine. Yep, that was correct. That's correct. So we'll do it one more time, alright? And this is the last time. I just want you to follow that previous instruction.
I know what my head's telling me.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Just give it your best shot.
It's little circle.
Alright. So you don't have to do that one again. All the squares and triangles are finished with. So we're just going to go on to the next task instead. So I'm going to ask you to tell me the words that you had to remember. Can you tell me the words now, please?
Mist, wardrobe, teacher, rectangle, bicycle.
Alright. Okay, so now I'm going to show you some pictures, and your task is to use your finger or the pen to tap the pictures you've seen earlier in the session. Okay, so which picture did you see before? Or if you're unsure, just give it a guess. Alright, now which picture did you see before? And which picture did you see before? Okay, and which word did you have to remember? Alright, brilliant. Thank you very much. So, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to show you a drawing, and your task is to use your finger or the pen to copy the drawing in the space underneath it. Okay? So here you go. If you just copy that drawing in that box below, please. Okay, brilliant. So, what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you the same picture, but after a few seconds that picture will disappear. So your task is to try to remember it, and after it's disappeared, to use your finger or the pen to copy it again. Alright, brilliant. Okay, thank you very much. So, we've only got a few more tasks left. So in this next task, you're going to see a pattern of squares and triangles, and a red dot is going to appear on one of the shapes. The dot will move around the shapes following certain rules, and its previous position is always highlighted in blue. Okay? Your task is to predict where the dot goes next based on its previous moves. Okay? Sometimes the rule is going to change without notice, and when this happens, try to pick up on the new rule. But because the rules change without notice, it would be impossible for you to correctly guess right every time, so just try your best. Okay? Right, so we have no idea where the dot's been, so just tap on a shape and guess where you think it might go next. Yep, so this is where the dot just was, and that's where it is, so try and guess where it'll go next. Ooh, yep, just a bit slower. More vertically with the pen, like that, yeah. Exactly. Okay, so there it is now. Where do you think it might go next? Alright, and then just carry on like that, please. How about here? Okay, that's the end. Yeah, it's a hard one, that one. I appreciate it. Thank you for going through that task. Alright, so one of two tasks left. Okay, so in this one, you're going to see a set of drawings on the screen, and your task is to use your pen or your finger to select the fruits. Okay, and there's going to be a practice first. Alright, so here's the screen. I would just like you to tap on the fruits, please. Okay, brilliant. So on the next screen you're going to see a whole selection of drawings. I just want you to go through and select the fruits. Okay? There you go. Yep, alright. So I'll leave the tab there because the next task is quite similar. So you're going to see a similar set of drawings, and your task again is to use your pen to select the fruits. But this time you'll have to remember which ones you've already selected and try not to them more than once. Okay? So again, as a practice. So if you just tap on those fruits, yep, and you see how the box disappears quite quickly. So that's going to happen on the next screen as well. Just try your best. Try not to visit them more than once. I didn't register that one, sorry. There you go. Alright, finished. Brilliant. Thank you very much. I'll just take that from you. Okay, so that is the end of the task. Thank you very much for sitting through it. I very much appreciate it. And that's all we have. Okay?
Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.